Hello, my beautiful trap babies. It's your favorite spiritual pusher, Queen Celine. Okay, and I'm back with another message. A special welcome back to all my OG subscribers. I love you guys deep. If you are new to this channel, welcome. Okay, I'm a very blunt reader. Yeah. Anyways, he, she, they, them, all of my readings. Flip it, twist, reverse it, however you need to. However, y'all already know the drill. If it do not fit, do not make it stick. Okay, do not give your power away. Okay. Last but not least, if you guys can go on and hit that like button, it literally costs you guys nothing and it means the world to me. I am trying to reach a nation and I need you guys' help. You don't have to follow if you don't want to, but hit that like button for your girl, so this message can find the people who it needs to find. Okay, but with that being said, I already cleansed the cards, I already cleansed the energy, and at this point we're just going to get one fairy magic card since I said it and it popped out, and we are going to do our reading, okay, based off of this energy. And so it says, a test of fortitude brings a heart fornicated. Oh my gosh. A test of fortitude brings a heart fortified within itself. Light shed on darkness uncovers intrigue and mystery. The mahogany tree, confidence. Okay. Mahogany. My beautiful chocolate red. Okay. This is talking all about confidence. This is number 42. Okay. So you could be 42 years of age. You don't have to. But 4 and 2 breaks down to 6, and that is transformation. Okay. And so let's read this. It says, the dark reddish wood of the mahogany represents a disoriented phase in the unconscious realm, implying that you may be approaching a situation with trepidation. But being massive and evergreen, the mahogany reveals that strength is on your side and you cannot fail. God is within me. I will not fail. She will not fail. Right? Right. The cluster flowers predict you will gather helpful, trustworthy people around you. Mahogany trees live far apart from each other in forests. Even if you stand alone, you will be prized for your value and beauty. The finest furniture is crafted from mahogany, implying you can create something beautiful. The winged seeds carried by the wind mean that you will hear soon from someone distant. Boom, we got our message. I don't want to make this about a love reading, but that's what I'm picking up on, okay? There is someone who is either always in and out of your life, okay? Or, it's always something. This can be someone that you don't have any contact with, or this can be, again, someone who just comes and goes freely, okay? They don't know if they're going left, right, up, down, like... This can be a loved one, this can be a lover, this could be a friend, whoever, but there is someone that you either once upon a time cared for or you do care for, someone that you love, because if you truly love someone, you might not be in love with them anymore, but the love really doesn't fade, okay? Unless there's resentment behind it, and that's a whole nother story, okay? But when you truly do love someone unconditionally or have love for someone, it doesn't really fade. It just remains where you left it, okay? And so I feel like there is someone that wants to come back around, and it's either they're coming back around with some sort of information, explaining why they've been how they've been, or they're coming back around to give you some key information, some hidden secrecies, okay, especially in regards to family and things of that sort. Or, they clipped their wings and now they have to remain planted, on this earth, and now they need to right their wrongs. Their wings have been clipped, okay? And now they have that epiphany, that you weren't a bad person, or that you, they have to right some wrong with you, okay? So let's get into the reading. Let's get into the reading. Let's see what this energy is about. Let's see who this person, look, commitment. I'm telling you, communicate. I'm telling you, someone from the past wants to come back around. Again, I feel like this is someone that you have some sort of partnership with, a situationship, okay, a relationship, whatever, two people coming together, okay? And, you know, I don't necessarily pick up on this person being a bad person. Yes, this person wants to come back around, okay? I don't necessarily pick up on this person being a bad person. I just feel like this person was not the person for you, or this person had a lot of shit going on with them. Okay, and you could have distanced yourself from this person, or they could have distanced themselves from you. But again, it's giving no contact energy or very little to none. Okay, this can be a father figure. This can be a child, your child's father. Okay, this can be so many different people, or you know, this can look different for everyone, is really what I'm trying to say. Let's see if we have any other insight cards. So with this guardian card here, again, this can be a mother or a father. This can be someone that, you know, a guardian, okay? Someone that used to provide for you. And I don't know, I'm just picking up on heavy karmatic energy. So if this is some sort of like parental figure, you know, they're dealing with a lot of heavy karma in regards to you. Okay, like their karma's finally catching up with them, and so now it's like, fuck, I gotta right my wrongs. You know what I'm trying to say? You know, I just feel like spirit has finally called justice on this person. And so in order for them to get on the right side, they have to fix this with you. Okay? And you know, when it comes to parents, it can be hard for a parent to truly do that, okay? Let's just be honest, especially if you have like a toxic mother or something of that sort. It's like, it's giving you did something great, or you are doing great, and they had no help, no hand in your greatness. And their life is to shit. I hate to say it, but that's what it is. And so now they're like, my son, my daughter, da da da. Like, they're boasting, you know, they're being boastful about your victories and your success, but none of it is theirs. They didn't have a hand in this shit. And now it's like, again, karma is about to whoop their ass, or is whooping their ass. Karma has come around, and now they have to right their wrongs with you. They have to finally give you your flowers. Imagine that. Imagine that. Okay. And very much so. If they don't, that's fine. But judgment has been called. Okay. Judgment has already been called, and spirit is watching. So whatever they decide to do, what I say, spirit is watching. So whatever they decide to do, that's their business. But this is what's being asked of them. I think we had commitment still at the bottom of the deck. So I don't want to ignore this card, because at this point we've seen this a couple times now. So for some of you, this can be someone at a distance from you who, baby, they struggling. I don't know how else to put it. Like, I'm hearing that song, boy, you'll never find another love as good as this. Okay? So you better represent. Like, this motherfucker flopped you, baby. What was that song by Trey Songz? Fumble, you know. Yeah, and so every bitch, every man, everybody is just a bop. Like, their energy, their karma is so heavy, that they just can't get right. Like, when it comes to love, you know, money don't mean shit when it come to love. Looks don't mean shit when it come to love. Values don't even mean shit when it come to love, because love will have motherfuckers doing the shit that they said they would never motherfucking do. Okay. And so I feel like this person might look good. They might be making more money. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, they on paper they might look straight, but baby, on the inside they're hollow. And this person is lonely, and you are now haunting their lonely nights. And hear me out, twin. I don't give a fuck who they got on their social media. Okay? I don't give a fuck who they have on their social media, because twin, I ain't gonna hold you. You might be spying on them from time to time. You might be on their shit. And you know what? If you say you not, use a goddamn fucking lie. Because that's you spying. They've been watching your shit. So you can't say that they spying if they've been watching your shit. If they've been a part of the paid program, then you can't say that they spying. But your ass, on the other hand, that's what I call a spy. You know, this person is haunted. Hold on, let me get into it. This person is haunted by the days that they no longer can see your face. Their nights are filled with loneliness as they reminisce the past that they had with you. Every person that they interact with, they see a version of you. Every time that they go to their favorite supermarket, they think of you. When they're home and their stomach is growling, they wonder, what are you making? What are you cooking, love? Okay, that's my little poetry spill, but right, like, honestly, all jokes aside, y'all. See, here's the thing. You are this confident being. When it comes to this mahogany tree, you are the one that went through the fields, that had to figure it the fuck out by yourself. And whoever this person is, they left you to figure it out by yourself. So, of course, you have grown into luxury. You know what I'm trying to say, for lack of better words? I mean, think about mahogany. Like, baby, everybody's motherfucking mama. If she has some sort of class, I'm going to just say grandmama because I don't want to tussle with y'all. Baby, that cherry wood mahogany motherfucking bedroom set, bitch, play with somebody else, but do not play with your mama or your grandmama hoe, because you know I ain't fucking lying. I don't give a fuck if that shit was on layaway at motherfucking Value City Furniture, bitch. They got that shit. They had it. And please don't get me on the dining room tables. Okay. Something of quality. And when people come over, they go, ooh, this is mahogany. Wow. Oh, that spy been down there. I never shuffle. My bad, y'all. Let's shuffle, because, right. I just want to make sure it wasn't underneath there. So, right, somebody's like, I wish they would. I wish they would come back. You know, y'all be loving to tussle about that shit. But, you know, whoever this person is, you know, baby, when you're young, you have time to juggle. Okay, you can have, you know, listen, the most boyfriends I could juggle today is 2. It may be a possible, but the possible got to live in another state, okay? My boyfriends, they got to be spread the fuck out. If I'm not catching flights, then you know what? I don't even know if you could be my boyfriend. Because as you get older, it's too hard to just do player shit. Like, it's not hard as much as it's just like, you don't want to put your energy into that. Okay, and this person's still trying to be a player because they can't sit down with anyone, because every time they try to, they get played. So it's like player be played. But that's their karma, because they got blessed with a beautiful piece of mahogany, of mahogany wood, and they didn't know what to do with it. I mean, hello, like, baby, let's talk about it. If your grandma had that mean ass 5-piece mahogany wood bedroom set and you know the fuck that she took care of that shit, and when she left, if she gave that shit to you, you take that shit with pride. Let's talk about it. We're all fucking adults here. And you would take good care of that shit because nothing's gonna happen to the mahogany unless you do something to it. The shit ain't gonna rust or fade or no, that shit gonna stand the test of time. Only you could fuck it up. But you gonna take that shit. And when it's time, you gonna pass it on, baby. Let's talk about it. Let's just talk about it, right? Right. So they was praying for someone like you, got you. The bitch either got too motherfucking comfortable, which Future told us you better not get too comfortable, or they didn't understand the value of you, and now because they fumbled you, Spirit is like, yeah, bitch, learn your lesson. Not everybody they meet is walking karma. One way or another, however they did you, every man or woman, whoever they date, he, she, they, them, y'all know I do not give a fuck or discriminate. Just leave my nigga out of it. Okay? He, she, they, them. Hello? Who am I talking to? And in real time, they're one of your paid subscribers, okay? Because they watching everything you have going on. Because, baby, you're living. And remember, life is a feeling process. It's all about the ups and the downs, but baby, you're living. And it's like they don't have a soul anymore. Because when you've been in the trenches for too long, you almost gotta trade in your soul to get up out of there. Okay. Bees could be significant. For some of you guys, you could have like a bee pendant, or this person could have got you a necklace. I don't know who that message is for, but just take it, okay? I'm seeing a necklace. I'm seeing the necklace that I had that had a bee pendant on it. No one gave me that necklace. I bought it for myself, but it was a gift for myself for my birthday. So again, someone gifted you a necklace. Someone could have gifted you a necklace. This person, this lover, ex-lover. What time? 17 minutes. Okay, cool. I'm trying to watch my time, y'all, so I don't have y'all no long ass reading. I'm like, shit, when the likes get up, then I'll try to do the longer readings, but right. I thought something flipped over. Wow. So expect to hear, again, we seen all these cards. This is the fucking reading. Expect to hear from this person. Whether it's them giving you your flowers, whether it's them, telling some sort of secret, telling you how their life has been, whatever the case may be, expect to hear from this person. Expect for this person to come back around. Because they have to get this right. And I'm not saying that you have to be with them or you should forgive them. Because when you're forgiving people, you're forgiving them for yourself. You don't forgive people for them. You forgive them for yourself. So you don't hold on to this energy, especially if this is a mother, father figure. Even if it's in love, because if you don't forgive, you will find yourself, every motherfucker that you get with, you will find them being a version of the nigga that you did not forgive. And if you think I'm lying, look at the person that you haven't forgiven and look at your track record of motherfucking relationships, and you tell me if every last relationship wasn't a form of them. Baby, that's why I've been single for 5 years, okay? Because it took a long time to forgive. Okay. So, you are the prize. You are the value, the privilege, it's a pleasure to be in your presence. And these people are going to be coming from far and wide, okay? I mean, literally, they might be next door to you, but for real. These people are going to be coming from far and wide to tell you who you are to them. And this is them just simply giving you your flowers. And don't get me wrong, if the shit is dead, then hey, they just dropping them off at the burial site, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say? But they have to do this in order to clear up some karma. Okay? They have to do this in order to clear up some karma. And I'm hearing like 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, baby, right? Because the new year is what? March, right? Aries season, March, April. So yeah, from now up until the astrological new year, they gotta get right, because they can't take this shit with them. They want better for themselves. They want more for themselves. And they're starting to see that it's not going to come in right. Nothing good is going to come in for them until they make this right. Until they right their wrongs. Okay? This is Mercury retrograde, yes, but, and this is a honeymoon, yes, but if you want the finer things in life, if they want everything that they're asking for, they got a bad back. They got to move back and they got, you know, retrograde means it's moving in reverse. They got to, you know, and get back to this, to you, to tell you, to shed light on all of the darkness that they've put on you, that they left you in. Now they got to go back and shed light in the darkness that they left you in order to receive what it is that they truly want. Isn't that crazy? It's so crazy that you are such a divine spiritual being, that you were so in tune with yourself, that you are now someone's walking karma, because you were such a prize that was gifted to them by the universe, by God, source, ancestors, the ethers, and they fumbled you. And now, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years later, this is where they're at. Someone here could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You don't have to be, though. You don't have to be. But yeah, this is the, we got another shadow card. Liar. Move on. Yeah, whoever this person was, they took a toll on you, baby. They took a toll on you one way or another. They took a toll on you. And I feel like the burdens that you've carried were taught by them. And even though you're in a better space and you're doing better than what you've done before and you've gained all this wisdom, you still picked up and carried bags that you did not deserve to carry, that created some sort of change later on, or PTSD, or, you know, it really molded you in a way that you might not even realize until you see this reading now. But this is your message, guys. Okay, please don't forget to hit that like button. Again, please like this video. Thank you for staying with me and watching this full video. I love you guys, and I love you deep. Until our next reading, peace.